Hello, yo, welcome to the channel. It's Radko from Radko Tarot. And in this whole video, we're going to look into Aries and Aries moon and as well Aries rising. Weekly general tarot reading March 15th up until March 21st, 2021. And should you be interested in a personal reading with me, guys, or if you are interested into taking my tarot classes, you can check out the description down below, and there you're going to find a link to my website where you are going to see both of these a view and of course purchase both of these or either of these services. So with that being set aside, moving to the general reading of the week here. First card that we do have for you, Aries, that is going to be the Two of Pentacles. Can you see the card? Okay, so Two of Pentacles. The next one that we do have for you guys, that is going to be the Nine of Cups, followed by the King of Cups. Afterwards, what we do have, that is going to be the Page of Cups. And the last one for you, Aries, we do have the Lovers. Wow. All right, so it's quite of an uplifting week that you are going to have, and pretty much it does start here as we do have Two of Pentacles. It does start in a way that's I don't know how to explain it, guys. Is that you're going to see the life from a very different light, from a very different perspective, if you will, because with the Two of Pentacles, just as the week starts, just hold on a second here. Just as the week starts, your concepts about the work you do, about the relationship you are in and so on and so forth are going to start shifting and changing, and concepts and perspectives that are going to adopt a better perspectives, if you will. It's kind of like a better standpoint. And what that is going to lead, it is that you are going to become way more adaptable when it comes to the change of the situation, because every situation changes even ever so slightly. And when that happens, if people doesn't have the adaptability which you are going to, the change may become a little bit how do you say it? Stressful, a little bit harsh, and a little bit aggravating. But that is not going to be your case. Instead, what happens here, it is that the small changes that are happening in terms of career, or in terms of relationship cycle as well, these changes are going to look like an opportunities for you, opportunities which you are to undertake and fit very well into your daily environment. And what that is going to lead to, it is the the Nine of Cups here that we do have. It's very strange. First time using that deck, and Nine of Cups is very strange when we look at it from the deck. You see, you do have 8 cups, and then the ninth one is the one in the center here, right? But what that is going to lead, it is that through this new vision and through this new look over your career, over your relationship or a person of interest, or if you are single, even over the singularity of your life, you are to start enjoying it ever so more. And because with the Nine of Cups, whatever you are going to go through at that stage of the week, Aries, you are going to be pretty well happy about it, or freaking happy about it. The Nine of Cups here stands for, and almost always stands for, a sensual joy, fullness of life, content, and so on and so forth. And also, how can I describe it? Also, the path at that point that you have chose to take back from the Two of Pentacles, the new adopt perspective that you are going to have, it will be something that will prove itself worth chasing here with the Nine of Cups, because it will simply going to give results almost instantly. You change your perspective over a project you work, say, that's beforehand you try things very hard, they didn't happen, but now you change perspective, try them a little bit different, and see that now things are moving on. My point here is that you are to understand at that point that you need to sustain that source of happiness, because that's what we're talking about here, a source of happiness that will come about through the new vision you're going to have over your things at the start of the week. And at that point, you Aries are gonna feel like, you know, the universe is laying down its grace on top of you, either career-wise or either relationship-wise. It doesn't really matter where. It's just you're gonna feel like you are moving toward the stream of life, or through the stream of life, exactly as it is supposed to be in the best case scenario. And right after you start feeling like that, we do have the manifestation of this person here, which is the King of Cups. And if you are following my my videos, you pretty much by that point probably know what the King of Cups is as an individual. That is someone who wants to either help or offer you something. King of Cups, the offer and the help, they are very tempting, you know. And the good thing about the card, it is that there is no need for you to deny it. And the single people, it's just I can't see it any other way but just a proposition for a or kind of like an approach from somebody for a intimate connection. How deep intimate that connection is going to be, that depends entirely on you. You get to decide. You may choose, of course, not to have any connection whatsoever, but nonetheless that doesn't change the fact here that there will be some kind of an approach for a intimate connection. The King of Cups, they are very professional like type of an individuals, even if we're talking about relationships as well. That is because they are an archetype which is a master of emotions, and they do not allow their emotions to dictate their actions. And for that reason, the proposition or the help or the attitude, the interaction, whatever, it's meant only for you, meaning that nobody else is going to see that from a side. And that's why, you know, when you do interact with the King of Cups, especially if you are in a relationship, early stages of a relationship with that person, it's very annoying. That is because when you are among people, among crowds, this individual doesn't show the love towards you, say, or their affinity or their attitude as well. It looks like you are just, you know each other, nothing more, nothing less. And that is because for them, emotions are kind of sacred, and when they have it toward somebody, like towards you, only you are worthy of seeing it, not anybody else. And that's why they're not parading with their emotions in front anyone else but in front of you. So you are going to recognize this one in case you're single, is when they act one way when they're amongst crowd with you, and act in completely different way more gentle and emotional way when you are alone with each other. And like I said, it's a proposition, or it's a help that there is no need for you to deny it whatsoever. Of course, that is a choice of yours. But that doesn't also changes the fact here that with the Page of Cups, this proposal and this offering, whatever it is, it's pretty much gonna change your life now. That's with the Page of Cups. It is where the whole idea, if you will, and especially if you decide to move along straight away with the King of Cups, the whole idea is going to start relating to you emotionally. So in other words, you are going to start loving what is going on around you. You're going to be pretty happy about it. You are going to feel like that was your thing. But the Page of Cups, it refers to the long distant future, and it kind of points that a change is it is a looming on the horizon for your life in general, and the source, the core of this change, it is that individual King of Cups. Not whether, but are you gonna take on that change or you don't? That is, like I said, entirely on you, and that choice is gonna come about at the end of this week. It's pretty conditional, okay? So say that somebody that wants to be in a relationship with you, you get to say, are you gonna be in a relationship or not? That is not something given. But the point here of the Page of Cups, it is that should you decide to move forward or not with this one, that will change your life one or the other way. And the positions you are in terms of either career or in terms of either relationship, they are gonna shift, and they're gonna shift in a much better way than they are right now. These reconstructions, man, I mean, they are going on for an entire year. It's ridiculous. So important thing here is that you gotta follow this time around your emotions. The King of Cups also following their emotions, but they're not parading with them. You, my friends, also need to follow your emotions, because this is how the Page of Cups operates. You need to relate emotionally to your choice, meaning that if you don't like what the King of Cups offers you, there is no need for you to deny it, explore it. But if you see that that's not your thing, not deny it, but reject it, because these are two different things. Just reject it, say no, that's not for me. Don't deny it straight away. And whichever way you go, like I said, that will change your environment for the better. And you're gonna feel pretty in tune with what you said. You're gonna feel like for a very long time you did the most right thing out there. And at this point with the page, that is where you are gonna contemplate about it. And at the end of the week here with the Lovers, it is where you're gonna give or render your judgment about it. Now we do have the Lovers, and that thing refers to many ways. I mean, you know, I have been told to pick one of the two, not to confuse you, but I just can't. That's a general reading, so it can manifest itself in one of the two. Say the proposition is about career, new job, project, private business among each other, that's fine. But the thing it is that in either of the cases, it always, the Lovers refers to what you have to do against what you need to do, all right? Or not against what you want to do. So whichever the proposition is going to be one of the two, and in one of the case is going to feel like you want to do it, but you should not do it. In other of the case, it will feel like you should do it, but you don't want to do it. And thus you will have to make up your mind what you gotta do here, because that choice is gonna linger like forever for you. And important thing to be acknowledged, it is that there is no right or wrong decision for you to make, Aries. In either of the case, you will have to bear the responsibility of the choice none taken. So if I have to speculate here, just because you have changed your perception and perspective over the job, you may get a proposition for another job that is going to be very different from the one that you are in right now, and therefore you will stay in front of the decision. Are you going to do what you want going for the other job, or are you going to do what you have to, bear the responsibility of the current job? That could be a love triangle as well. You know, you are in a relationship, another person shows up, shows how much they care for you, how much they love you, and maybe shows that it is somebody that's pretty much, it's somebody you want. And so what you are gonna do, what you want, moving with the new one, or what you have to stick with what you already have been chosen, right? And in case you are single, then this the Lovers card manifests itself in a very different light. It kind of points that you and this individual King of Cups are going to be very different characters. What you like is going to be something he dislikes, he or she dislikes, and vice versa. And here the question stands: are these differences an abyss or a chasm in between you two, or are these differences are making you special for one another? The answer of that question, if you will define the choice that you are gonna make. Nonetheless, Aries, prepare this week to be approached and an amazing offer to come your way, an offer that you will have to decide should you take it or not, because for what it seems is going to be some kind of a sacrifice. For at the end, the lesson of the Lover's card, it is that you cannot have it all. Okay, you have to choose what you want to do or what you have to do. They are not the same this time around, but they are opposites. You decide which one you're going to take. So that being said, guys, this was your weekly general tarot reading, March 15th up until March 21st, 2021. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do liked it, and we are to see each other next time. Until then, bye.